Yo, what up, peoples? It's been a good week. It's been a very good week. I started coaching again. And I haven't been this happy in a long time. It's been a rough couple years. And even before that, I think I've shared in other videos that I've always been kind of on the depressed side most of my life. And I feel like I'm making the right choices now, even though it's not what my ego wants or what I normally would do. But I'm following my heart, and I'm also choosing myself first. And it feels great, It just feels like, things are in line, I guess that's the best way to put it. When I feel like when you're aligned with your purpose or with God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, there's just this underlying peace and joy that is that's special, man. And it's something I haven't experienced in a long time. And it took me this long to humble myself and start asking people for some help. I didn't want to, I wanted to start doing more things, and start earning some more money, because I haven't been very active in the professional world for a couple years. I mean, I have my book of business, which I'm super lucky to have, and I talk to clients, I email with clients, but the company I merged with pretty much handles most of the work, so it doesn't require a lot of hours, and I haven't been putting in a lot of time into new work. So yeah, I just want to start earning some more money again, so I can take care of my family, provide for them, and it feels good. That's all I can really say. It just feels good. Even if it's not what I've been doing, it's little odd jobs. I'm coaching again, like I said. I'm doing TaskRabbit, because I love doing things around the house and helping people, especially older people that don't have anyone to help them. I'm not like full on construction, but just doing little errands, and small basic handyman jobs around the house. Just making myself available, man, because I've been so down for so long, and throughout this midlife crisis. And I don't know, it just feels good, man. The only thing I can say is that I just feel like I'm useful again, and that's awesome. And it's not to say that what I've been through was useless or not for a purpose. It absolutely has been. In fact, I needed to go through that pain and suffering to get to where I'm at today, because I was so buried in the nice guy life, in the nice guy mentality, and expectations, and pleasing people. And on a side note, it's not to say that I'm not selfish and I don't think about myself, but it's to say that in many situations I would put other people's needs first, and then I would rebel or retaliate in other selfish ways to get back at other people, when in fact I was just hurting myself. And I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me. But the bottom line is that it's taken me a lot of pain and suffering to humble myself, because my ego is out of control, and it's always going to be there. But the awareness I have now, and the willingness to what's the word I want to use? The willingness I have to do something about it is there. But I had to go through all that. I had to go through everything I've been going through to finally say, bro, enough is enough. You know, I'm just like everybody else, bro. You know, if I need to pick up trash, or if I need to do handyman work or whatever, you know, I'm gonna do it. And it feels good, you know, because in my mind I always thought, bro, I have to you know, I'm the man, you know, I make a lot of money, and I'm never gonna have to do you know, work beneath me ever again. And God was like, he slapped me in the face. And that's exactly what I needed, because I feel better now. I feel happier, and I feel more joyful than when I was in an office running my insurance agency. Go figure. And I'm not making nearly as much. So yeah, money isn't everything. It does help, and it does make life more comfortable, but at this point in my life, I want to live with purpose. I want to live in line with God, with my Creator, and what He made me to do. And I'm not going to hide myself, and I'm not going to be ashamed or picky about what I need to do in life to be the best I can be, to provide for my family, etc. So I know there's a lot of mixed messages in there, but the bottom line is that if I don't love myself and I don't respect myself, then the nice guy behavior will come back. Because if I don't love myself and I don't respect myself, I'm gonna be looking for that everywhere outside of me, which I've shared in many videos. All the things I've done, all the things I've consumed and searched for and wanted, and you know, just literally feels like sold my soul, you know, because I wanted to achieve certain things, and I wanted to accumulate material things and material wealth, which again is not a bad thing. But if I'm doing that at the cost of my mental, emotional health, my spiritual health, and at the cost of my soul, then bro, it ain't worth it. I'd rather make a lot less money and struggle than sell my soul, dude. And I think that's what happened in my midlife crisis, is that my body and my soul just finally said, yo, we're done. You know, my subconscious almost just like revolted, if that makes any sense. And it happens to a lot of guys. I'm just so grateful that I'm still here, because there's a lot of guys that don't make it through. You know, and who's to say that I mean, you never know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, but right now, after experiencing this week, there's a huge light at the end of the tunnel, because I was just so sad and angry for a long time, and I feel like a useful adult male, you know. And for all you men out there, I know for a fact you know what I mean by that, because living authentically and being real, I'll take it any day. No matter how painful it is, I'll take that any day over what it used to be. Because the pain from living the nice guy life, from trying to please others, from numbing yourself out, from forgetting about yourself just to make others happy, that's more painful than anything. And that's what's required for change. The pain of something has to be greater than the fear of not changing, right? You know? And so yeah, I'm super grateful. You know, the other thing is, it's in the last couple of weeks I've shed some more masks, You know, I actually changed some of the things for my social media, like the description, the core messaging, because I realized that even with that, I was putting on a sort of a mask. And now I've just gotten down to bare bones, like, hey, I'm not here to teach anyone. I'm not here to coach you. I'm not a fucking guru. I just want to share my experience, my strength, my hope. And dude, if I can just help save one dad's life, bro, it'll all have been worth it, you know? Because there's a lot of men suffering out there. Men in general are struggling and they need support. And so I hope this message helps you. One day at a time.